Digital Romance TV.
Well, hello, beautiful ones, and welcome to Digital Romance TV. I am Stacey Murphy, the queen of juicy love and feminine charm, and certified intimacy coach. And I have the great honor and distinction of helping women to reclaim their central joy, their yummy, seductive essence, and their self-confidence, moving them from toxic love to relationship bliss, so they can finally, yes, finally, feel empowered, desirable, and happy with who they are in their love and sex life. So the question I have is this today. It says here, Stacey, how do I not get too attached when I start dating a guy? This is a very common question. It's also a very common dilemma for a lot of women because women so much want to be in a relationship. And so when they start dating a guy, many times women are like, oh, is he the one? You know, those are the questions they have in the back of their head. And because they're like, is he the one? Is he my soulmate, my life partner? What they bring into a new situation is an essence of desperation or clinginess. And here is the anecdote to that. When you are starting to date a person, I always recommend to my students is to date more than one guy at the same time. Now, that may alarm you. You're like, what? How can I do that? Here's why it works so well. And even before I get into why it works so well, let me explain to you that there are 6 relationship levels. That's right. 6 relationship levels. I'm going to go through the 6 relationship levels very quickly and what they mean so you can see the difference how men perceive things and how women perceive things. So the first relationship level is what I call a booty call, right? Everybody knows what a booty call is. That's relationship level number 1. Number 2 is friends with benefits. Friends with benefits and booty call are actually 2 totally different things. With friends with benefits, you actually do have a friendship with this person, but then you also have some sexual experiences, but the 2 of you can go your separate ways at the end of the rendezvous, right? It's more from a physical satisfaction. The third relationship level is dating. This is when you are seeing a guy more steadily, right? You're doing vanilla things together. You're doing simple things together. You're also having intimacy and sex, and you're really starting to get to know this person beyond a friendship level, all right? So that's the third level is dating. And also with dating, it does indicate that you can also date other people. The fourth level is boyfriend and girlfriend. And the terms of boyfriend and girlfriend are very self-explanatory. What is different between dating and having a boyfriend is exclusivity. See here, when you're just starting to date someone, there isn't a promise of exclusivity. There shouldn't be a promise of exclusivity because you really don't even know them that well. When you call them your boyfriend, that's where there's a level of exclusivity that the 2 of you agree upon. Right? So that's the 4th relationship level. The 5th relationship level is actually going in the realm of significant other. All right, this is where your level of commitment as well as exclusivity is a step above just being boyfriend and girlfriend. It goes into commitment, all right? And then the 6th relationship level is husband, life partner, soulmate, right? And that is where you have the deepest level of commitment that there is. It could be legally by getting married, or you can call that person or have that person be your life partner where you're living together, but you're not legally married, but your relationship still takes on that same energy and essence. I will tell you this, ladies, the 2 levels where men and women are usually in total agreement with each other is booty call on one end and husband life partner on the other end. But when it comes to the other 4 levels in between, there is room for debate of what you may consider the relationship to be. And I will tell you this, most men are a step or a level behind what a woman thinks the relationship is at. So a woman may say to herself, oh, he's my boyfriend. And he may say, well, we're just dating. Okay, so that is one of the things you need to also be clear about when you're pursuing a relationship or in the middle of the relationship. And here's the other thing, ladies. When the biggest benefit of dating more than one person at the same time is you are actually getting to see, is this person, is this guy someone that you want to actually commit to? What ends up happening is women start dating a guy for 1 or 2 months and boom, they want to go into boyfriend territory. That is way too fast for the average guy. Most men, it takes them 6 months, maybe a year to even consider you as their girlfriend. All right. And so what happens is your women accelerate and they get very attached very quickly, and they don't even know if this guy is worth committing their time to. So when you date more than one guy, what happens is you have guy number one on this side. You see how he is, you see his mannerisms, you see how he treats you, you see how he is in his social circles. And then you have guy number two on this end, and you're doing the same thing with him, but then you can compare how your interaction is with each of them. Who makes you feel better? Who makes you feel yummy? Who do you have an easier time with? Things just flow organically. And that takes actually a couple of months for you to determine that. It's not going to happen in 1 or 2 months. Literally, it will happen up to 3 to 6 months in order for you to even determine if this person is worth you committing your exclusivity and your time and attention. Here's the other thing. When a man knows that you are still dating, what ends up happening is he is not going to take you for granted. He is not going to say, oh, okay, she's like a steady thing. He'll keep dating, but he won't tell you that he's dating. He may lie to you and say, oh, no, sweetheart, we're the thing after 3 months or after 2 months. It's because if you've already started having sex with him, he wants to have more sex with you. So he's going to tell you what you want to hear early on. But it becomes more and more challenging to keep up any type of facade the longer you are dating someone. Then the true essence of that person comes to light. So what happens is when you are doing that, one, you're not putting all your eggs in one basket. So that is a key ingredient so that you don't get attached too quickly and that you don't get too needy and too clingy, which actually pushes men away. And I have recommended this many times to all of my students, and every single time they said, Stacey, that was the key for me not getting too attached too quickly to a man before I knew what he was truly about. All right. So that is the wisdom I wanted to share with you today in this edition of Digital Romance TV. And stay tuned for more tips and insights from me. And thank you again. I am Stacey Murphy, the queen of juicy love, feminine charm, and certified intimacy coach. And with that, namaste and bye-bye.
Did you know there's a 3-step formula to make a guy fall desperately in love with you? Go to digitalromance.tv/CHH to learn a simple method any woman can use to capture a man's heart and make him love you forever. Again, that link is digitalromance.tv/CHH.